Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Sheldon, and this is Behind the Enthusiast. Today we are at Welland County Speedway once again for a night of flat track racing. This is the vintage and reunion night. So I got here a little bit late, but I was here just in time to get some footage for you guys from the heat races. We are almost done the heats, I believe. Might even be halfway through right now. Not too sure, but last week I thought was a little bit of a small showing of bikes. However, this week, I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but there's a lot of empty space. Not a lot of people came out. I think a lot of people are honestly going away for the weekend, enjoying their time, you know, together with families, going to the cottage, whatever. And those of us who are here are going to have a heck of a time. We're going to put on a great show, and I'm going to get all the action for you guys. So let's get into it. Well, guys, what did you think of tonight's races? I know I showed you guys there weren't a whole lot of people that showed up. However, we had still quite enough people to get the races going. I think the smallest class was 450 intermediate or novice. One of the classes only had 4 racers in it. That was it. And aside from that, I mean, there were still some really, really tight battles out there. I know Adrian Saint Amand, buddy of mine, huge shout out to him. He didn't really get what he wanted in the 450 intermediate race. However, in open intermediate, he sliced and diced his way, just figured it out just at the end of the race to make his way from about third or fourth. He was kind of stuck in that position and made his way to take the win. So shout out to you again, Adrian. That was a great race. And there were some other battles going on as well. I think Don Taylor ended up winning both of the expert races. I think in one of them he actually pretty much ran away with it. And the vintage races and the veteran races, I mean, there were some people who walked away. The first place people walked away. And I think I caught one of the novice races as well. I think I missed one of them, but I might have gotten open novice, I think it was. I think that one only had 4 people in it. So I'm definitely feeling a little bit left out, not being able to ride, but I was there to support my buddy Chuck and Adrian as well, supporting those 2 guys. But Chuck normally is on an ATV, and so he was in vintage Lite, so I was supporting him. He had a really good race. Unfortunately, he got nipped just at the end, so I think he finished 4th, if I'm not mistaken. But he's having a blast. Obviously, there weren't too many ATVs that showed up, and he's been bugging me to get my ATV running to have somebody to race against. Unfortunately, my back is still not quite ready. However, on that note, my physiotherapist, I requested that she focus on my back because my knees, although they do need some more work, my back absolutely fell apart over the past week, and it has been excruciatingly painful to do pretty much anything. Work, I'm constantly in pain, and it's I don't like complaining about it, but honestly, this is the worst that it's been in probably a couple of weeks. I was making progress, and then just too much overtime, too much work really has set me back, and I'm not happy about it. So, pretty frustrated. I know you guys don't necessarily want to hear about that, but I like transparency. I know that you guys are appreciative of all the racing action that I get for you guys. And to be completely honest, I mean, some of you are getting a lot more than you normally would when I'm racing. Like Adrian, for example, because his races are right after mine, and usually I'm too busy getting ready for my next race, prepping the tires, perhaps, whatever it is, maybe putting more gas in the bike, checking tire pressure. So I'm generally a little bit too busy to record all the races, and so you guys are kind of getting a little bit spoiled right now, which, I mean, I don't mind not racing, so why not? And I guess the only thing to mention, but bad news, Kim Oros went down pretty hard, and I caught the entire thing. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I'll have to see if that actually makes it into the vlog or not. And if it does, I'm gonna talk to her. I'm gonna see how she's doing, and hopefully she's doing well. While she was there, someone said that she was responsive. She was moving all her extremities, hands, legs, everything. So didn't seem to be any serious injury, but this is the night of the races, so we don't know. Probably see how things go, check in on her in maybe 2 or 3 days because even from my own personal experience, injuries do kind of creep up, several days later. So we'll see how she's doing, and if, she doesn't want it to be included in the vlog, maybe I'll just cut it out or blur it out, because it was quite the bucking bronco. The bike basically slid out a little bit. She tried to correct it, and then it just basically was like a pendulum. It went to the right, to the left, and then when it came around to the right again, it spun completely around, facing the wrong direction, and that's when she got thrown off the bike. So it was quite the wild ride. I mean, it's a little bit different for me to talk about it, being able to slow the video down. But for her, it was probably the blink of an eye, like just a split second, and then on the ground. So that was the only unfortunate thing that I'm aware of that happened tonight. And so I'm wishing her a speedy recovery. So Kim, that one was a little bit scary. So I heard you're all right. So we'll see how you're doing in a few days. And for everyone else, I had a great night. Congratulations to everybody. It was a small showing, but the thing is, the competition and the camaraderie, it doesn't go away. It doesn't matter if there's a full class or half a class or whatever. Racing is great. We had some old bikes out, not too many, which is, well, it's kind of encouraging me once again to finish one of my builds. And so I really, really need to get working on that one slowly because of the injuries. But I'm going to start working on things slowly but surely. Don't worry. So again, great night of racing at Welland County Speedway, and a sponsor, Ironhold. Shout out to them. Their company, their brand, these guys are amazing, supporting me in racing. And so I really don't want to disappoint anybody. So I'm going to try my best to get back on a bike, don't know which one, very, very soon. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to smash that like button so I know that it's working. If you guys have any comments about the footage or requests or whatever, I know a lot of you actually think that the videos are great, but truth be told, I'm just using my phone. I'm not using a high-def camera or anything like that. Using a pretty decent microphone. I think the audio quality is pretty spot on. But, I'm trying to get things to be better. I'm always trying to improve. And so if you guys think I can do something a little bit different, leave a suggestion down below. And of course, last but not least, be sure to subscribe so you guys don't miss out on future content on the channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.